1984 BMW 323 Baur. So this is the 2.3 litre 6-cylinder model, obviously with a convertible conversion done by Baur from new. Let's start by having a look at the bodywork. If you look down this driver's side, you'll see nice and straight, all those body lines that go down are nice and crisp going the whole way. Starting on this front wing, all nice and clean on the front. You've got a very small stone chip just here. Arch itself is lovely and clean all the way around, nice and solid. It's on the correct original wheels with 4 good tyres. There's not a set of big wheels or anything put on those. Moving down the driver's side, sill and everything's nice and tidy all the way along. Got a little bleb where the paint's chipped just at the bottom of the driver's door there, and a little scratch that sort of runs just along here. You can just see it on the camera there, and a small scratch below the handle on the driver's door as well. Just see that there. Wing mirror and everything, that's nice and clean. All the plastics are nice. They're all not dried out or cracked, not covered in back to black. A-pillars all nice and tidy. The roof, it's had a quick pressure wash. You could do with a proper clean, just to get some of that sort of ingrained dirt out of it, but it's in nice condition. There's no sign of any holes or stress or anything like that. Like I say, we have cleaned it. There was no moisture coming in. The car was actually driven up to us from Milton Keynes the other day in the rain as well, which is always a good sign. And again, no sign of any moisture or anything coming in then. But as you can see, nice and tidy. Just wants one of those £30 kits from Halfords. Clean, strip and seal. Makes a huge difference. Right, continue our way down the driver's side. All nice and clean on that. Rear quarter there. Coming up into that arch is all nice and tidy as well. Another good wheel and tyre. Now that is actually the spare. The original one is in the boot. There's a story to go with that. We'll do that when we get to the boot. Nice and tidy in the filler cap. Chrome on the bumper is good, as is the plastic flat section, except for there is a mark here where it's been caught on something. Both rear tail lights, nice and bright and clear. It does look to have the original dealer plate on it. Old style telephone number is starting to fail slightly. That one's taken off, put in the history file, a nice clean one put in. Usual BMW problem of the colours come off the badge. Let's say 323, it's got the correct badge on it. The spoiler's all nice, it's not dried out or cracked either. And there is some scratches, you can see, on the boot lid there. I don't know if it's had a cat or something on it, or something's been stored on it in a garage. Rear screen is a little bit foggy, but it's nice and supple. It's not dried out or cracked or anything like that. That's what tends to happen as they get a bit older. Some of the moisture comes out of them. Looking down this passenger side, you can see again, nice and straight, not full of filler. No ripples or dents. Rear arch is nice and clean. You've got a small bubble just under the paint here. Another good wheel and tyre. Sill on this side. Again, nice and tidy. No marks to note on that driver's door. Actually, that's not true. We've got a couple of stone chips just there. Just little black stone chips. Another good wing mirror. A nice tidy arch on the front there. Bonnet itself, nice and straight, not full of ripples or dents. Stone chip wise, pretty good. You've got a couple here and a couple just here. It's actually got a little light scuff there as well, but most of that does look like it will polish out. Headlights are all nice and clear. No cracking in any of the grille or anything like that. The lower half of the valance and everything, that's all good. All the glass is nice and clear as well. It has had a retrim at some point in this car, so it's a sort of silvery blue outside. And it's had this custom interior, so it's the black leather with this red leather insert. It's quilted on the door cards. And then the original seats have been retrimmed with this lovely bright leather, black piping, really good condition, no sign of any wear, no sign of any stains or anything like that. Black carpet sets, all nice and dark. Steering wheel's in lovely condition. This one's on 107,000 miles. Obviously the interior, much newer, so no signs of any wear. We've got the usual cracks in the top of the dash in the usual spots. But other than that, no real signs of any wear. Electric windows, electric mirrors as well. Rear bench just as good, nice and clean. Backs of the seats are good. Underside of the roof is all nice and tidy. Obviously this section lifts out, this section drops back. We do have a Baur tonneau cover for it as well, which is in the boot, which I'll show you now. So on its drive up from Milton Keynes, it did manage to find quite a substantial puncture. So that is the correct wheel for the car with the centre cap. You've got the spare on this back wheel here. We know there's a jack with it because that's been used. You've got your warning triangle and everything in there as well. And then you do have this tonneau cover and sleeve for the roof. Like I say, it was driven sort of 3 hours up from Milton Keynes, which was always a good sign. It started perfectly when it got here when it was nice and hot. Started again this morning when it was cold, so again, always good to know. Nice and clean on that passenger seat. Carpet set on this side is nice and dark. Nice and clean in the glove box there. And then obviously you've got the 2.3 litre 6-cylinder engine. Far more desirable than some of the 4 cylinders. In here, wants a really good clean. It is very dusty. Sapphire blue metallic, that's the name of the colour. There you go. Like I say, really dusty in here, but nice and solid, as you can see from the inner wings and the strut tops. Just wants a really good detail. And what looks to be a recent battery as well. We'll get it started up. So fires up on the button, nice and smooth. Nothing dodgy coming out the back. Again, it is a 6-cylinder car, manual as well. So there you have it, BMW 323i Baur. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.